I mean, this defense is going to be good for a long time. But, Ray, I do have to ask you, because you've been doing a lot of mocks, a lot of drafts.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot.
Who do you think is the best fit, and try to factor in, some draft capital here and what could actually happen for the Kansas City Chiefs? Who do you think they should draft? Because they are now officially at 32, and they are not on the clock, but they are going to have to make a big pick and probably going to go wide receiver. Who would you pick if you were the GM of the Kansas City Chiefs?
It's tough, man, because in my opinion, there's two elite superstar caliber players in the class, Marvin Malik, and then you've got another potential star in Rome Odunze. I love Brian Thomas Jr., but I don't think there's a chance in hell he falls down to 32. So you're probably in the Xavier Worthy, Adnan Mitchell, Troy Franklin, Keon Coleman, Ladd McConkey range. Like if those guys don't get selected ahead. So that's where you're kind of living at for Kansas City. If it were me, Jay, I would not, if Kelsey is coming back, go get me Mike Evans. Go get me Mike Evans. Like, flat out. Give me Mike Evans over any damn Keon Coleman, Xavier Worthy. And I know that's a small window, but that's what Kansas City's probably operating in. If Kelsey's 100%. Back, let's operate in this. Let's get it done next year, right? Let's get it done before Houston gets better. Let's get it done before Cincinnati figures things out. But let's stay in this window. And what that would allow you to do, Jay, you get Mike Evans. You don't have to spend your first round pick on that middle to back half of the second tier of wide receivers in 24. You can still invest in the second, third round. There's going to be plenty of players that you can be able to grab to develop as wide receiver options. But I don't know if any of those guys at the back of the first round or immediate plug-and-play type options. And I think that's what KC needs. They need somebody that's going to be able to – you see what Mahomes wants to do, Jay. He wants to push the ball downfield vertically. He wants to stretch the field. It's not really Rashee Rice's game. He'd get down the field, but he's more the yak guy, the short, intermediate targets, yak, big body. I think the future is bright for Rashee Rice. Let's get that clear right now. The future is very bright. But give me a guy that I can drop in at X tomorrow and say, go get it. You put Mike Evans on that squad, I mean, literally, just that one player changes life for the entire offense. For Pacheco, for Kelsey, who's an aging veteran, for Rashee Rice, and then you backfill with some rookies down the line. So in my opinion, what I believe the Kansas City Chiefs need to do is go sign a veteran free agent. Prioritize Mike Evans. There's a lot of rumors that he is going to be a hot commodity on the open wire. I would rather Mike Evans.
I'm worried about the money, right? Can they afford to pay him what he will demand?
Well,
and not just from them, but other teams as well on the open market.
What's Mike chasing is the question. Mike's already
25, 26.
Well, I'm saying, what is he
he'll ask for
personally?
some money.
He's already got a chip. He's already got a Super Bowl.
And he has a ring too.
That's what I'm saying. So is Mike just looking for the payday? If Mike Evans is just looking for a payday, maybe that's not the spot. But if he's chasing another ring, if he wants to be a part of that Mahomes legacy dynasty, then that's a separate conversation. But I mean, like you said, he's already got one. So who knows what somebody in the chat, KS scientist or rapper says, DeAndre Hopkins.
He's under contract, I believe, though, for next season.
The only reason he feels like a redundant asset. I'm looking for something a little different than Rashee Rice. Both of those players, Nuke and Rashee, they do
at
similar
this stage
things.
In his career, yeah.
At this stage in the career, I think they need
He's going that Larry Fitz route where he goes inside and he cooks. Outside, he's kind of just a good receiver, right?
Yeah. But
Evans would be a massive upgrade. And then I think they can get MVS off the books. But yeah, I think if it was the draft, they'd need to go with one of those deep threats, whether it's A.D. Mitchell, whether it's, Troy Franklin, who probably will still be there. And then I think the question is X worthy there? Because that was the guy that Matt Miller had mocked to the Chiefs, and he would really, really make a big difference on that defense. Or to the other defenses.
I don't think any of those receivers in the back half of that tier of rookies, I don't think any of them are better than Rashee Rice. None of them, right? And then they're definitely, they are 100% not better than the Mike Evans, T. Higgins. I don't even know about T, man. T be in and out. Give me somebody that I can depend on week in and week out.
T wants the bag, too, because he hasn't been paid yet, right?
He wants the bag.
Yeah, he wants a lot. He'll want a lot of money.
Yeah. I would say Mike Evans for me, Jay.